Ah! Fuck you.
Funny.
Couple episodes ago.
Which one?
Why are you throwing Cheez-Its at me? It looked like you wanted one. I did.
I think it's him. The red tie has to symbolize the red eye.
Yashiro was on it.
Totally sounds like
you'd be bringing over a couple of friends tonight.
Stable music from Breath of the Wild. Oh no!
Hey, Kaya.
What?
I feel wrong watching this.
Hey,
And
the mom's hot though. Oh,
I'm so conflicted.
Hello,
like,
you're
she's so
29.
fucking hot, but then there's a little kid in there.
is that?
We better dry your hair.
That's what you take from that? Me, I'm like, she finally has a mom she's never had before. It's so beautiful. You're just like boobs. I like the big boobs, but I don't like the small boobs. What do I do with myself?
That's good.
If I fap, is it pedophilia?
Pajamas? Now they are. I bought them for her.
Which?
Fap
Ready to
or
go.
not to
Super
fap?
soft.
That is the question.
Have you done this?
If I fap, is it pedophilia?
Took a trip to Hakodate, and the view from the top of the mountain was rare.
I mean, I got that.
You've never been.
I'm so
You are
sorry.
a disgusting, perverted
I'm
human
so
being.
sorry. But I mean, don't tell me you did not think that.
Oh yeah,
That's
dude,
so
I was
funny.
fapping in my mind
Doesn't have
the
any-
whole time.
Oh yeah. Night, guys. Good night, Mom.
They both said it. Dude, they both said it. You are so fucked.
I'm not
No.
all the way here, am I?
Stronger than this.
I see that little shit right there. No! No. Don't be a pussy.
Hold it in. Oh. Oh. Ah. What are you doing?
Open up.
No, not with that one. That's been in your mouth.
No, it has not.
Eat
It's
it.
been around the room.
Eat it.
10 out of 10.
Wow.
10 out of 10.
You know, this anime Erased is way better the second time. Even though I know everything, the emotions I feel are even more real this time than they were watching it the first time. Because I was so busy trying to understand, trying to figure out who did it. Who did it? And then now I can just enjoy. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give this a 10 out of 10 because you can't give it. But it's above a 9 though. A 9 out of 10 for sure. I mean, this episode alone, but the whole anime together is up there. 8, 9, or even 10 out of 10. But wow, I think this one probably. There's 2 episodes that had the crazy emotions in them, and this is one of them. There was one before, and I mentioned it, one of the other Afterthoughts episodes, but this one. This got me too much. I'm afraid to admit it. Like, this isn't. I have nothing funny to say or fun to say or it. Like, the story is so good. I have nothing. I have no psychological analysis to say. I have nothing to compare it to reality, to real life, real people. I just. This is just so good. It's. So the the episode starts with the continuation of the last episode where the guy comes in, kicks the box, and so her hideout's not safe anymore, and Satoru is waking up, going to school early. The mom even asks him, "Who are you meeting before school?" Did he even answer that? I don't even know if he answered.
He just said, can't tell you.
Can't tell you. And you know, I think she knew when she was making that lunch, that lunchbox, whatever, she knew she was making. Because her and the teacher knew that him and Kaio was in it together, and so I think that she knew that lunch was going to Kaio. It's just so sweet. They're holding her up and protecting her from the evil and everything. Like, could you imagine being Kaio, man? You being abused feeling worthless and everything, and then these just group of friends just come and love you. And even Satoru's mom, she is the best mom, let alone single greatest anime character I have ever seen. Like, I don't know how they did it. The writers of the show are incredible. I have no words to even articulate why that is. Just their storytelling is so gripping, and it really puts you in the middle of it, and it makes you really feel for the characters, man. Does they call CPS on them? They come to the house. Kaio's mom isn't even trying to look for her, and she's trying to avoid CPS because she doesn't want to, deal with that and be charged with child neglect. So she jumps out the back window, and they don't see her. She's not home. The scene where they're in the bus, and they're talking about how they have to call CPS, and that she's gonna go away, and she was like, "At least I won't forget the good memories we had and stuff." Oh man! And she finally gives him the gloves, and he's like, "This is what my life has led up to," and he starts crying. Oh, who knew he could cry so easily, Satoru? So then they find the box. Oh my god, this is killer's weapons. And just by a twist of fate, they end up...
They were in his bus.
Everything he uses to kidnap and murder and kill the kids are in the boxes that are in the bus. And they had her in there. I mean, how close was that? What? So then, their next choice is after they keep her safe for 2 or 3 days to protect her from the killer, they bring her to Satoru's mom's house. And this is the single greatest moment in the anime. What is this? 14 minutes in? Just like a broken child. She goes to, comfort them and to pat them on the cheek. She goes and pat them on the head and be like, "Oh, you just brave little kids," and she flinches. She twitches. How can I even deconstruct that? Her little face just squinches up. And she's never been touched with kindness and love.
I am dead inside.
Just, I honestly have no words. I'm sorry. I wish I could articulate better and talk about how that is so good.
I can't even articulate.
I think you need to focus more on the anime and not your prior experiences.
I'm not thinking about that.
But the mom is just so cool, and then she asks her if she wants to spend the night, and she's like, And they put her to bed. Oh no, we skipped the part. The bathroom scene. Such conflict. But
to fap or not to fap?
Because the mom's so hot, but then there's a child. And she's like, "Don't wash me." Don't. Will you wash me? She doesn't want to be washed because she doesn't like to be touched. And you know that she was scared, too, of the bath because she's got bruises all over her, too. She's never been taken care of in that way. I bet you all her life she's never had her mom, wash her. Growing up when you're super little and your parents wash you. I still remember those days back when I was really little. I still remember my dad washing me and my brother when we were really little. We just sit there, play with our toys, little rubber duckies, little G.I. Joe boats in the water while the dad's washing your hair. You're trying to keep your head still, and he's just going in on your hair. You're like, boo, boo. Dude.
Oh man.
Good times, man. And she's never had that before, and the mom is just like, "Yeah, I want to wash your hair," to try to comfort her in their time of need, dude. Oh my god! And she's
it's so painful. You just want to care for the person, and they don't know why. They want to accept it.
You're projecting your past experiences again onto this anime. And so yeah, man, this scene is just so sweet. And she's got the mother she never had. And that's a fucking awesome mom. That is see, that's a woman right there. That is, she's amazing. And then so they sleep and they lay them down, and then you're thinking like, okay, they're sleeping in the same like bed pretty much. Like, this can't be right. Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. And so the mom lays down between them, and she's like, am I interrupting anything, you two? And the stupid Satoru's like, yes, you are. And so she pops him over the head because it's like, you can't be doing that. And then she freaks out. I thought she freaked out because she was embarrassed because he was like, oh, you know, yeah, you're getting in the way of things. And so she was embarrassed. But no, she freaked out because the mom hit him on the head. So she was like, oh, because she thought he was about to get beaten. But then they started playing and she was tickling him and she was like, what the fuck? Ah! My heart. Oh. She's never seen that before. She doesn't know what a real parent and child interaction is like. She hits him over the head playfully, and then they start to play fight, and she's like, you can do that? You can play fight?
I'm relating again.
You're telling me
stop.
You're telling me you can do
stop.
that without being hurt and bruised? If you haven't watched this anime, stop right now and watch it all the way through because
Don't even watch
spoilers
it
are
with
coming.
us. Don't even watch it with us. Watch it on your own.
Watch it in
Please.
full because you can't watch it with us. You're
No.
only seeing like a couple minutes at a time. You're getting the Spark Notes, the Mocha Fantasy Spark Notes. You need to watch this anime right now. Right now. Watch the whole thing through so you don't get spoiled because this anime is one of the greatest things I've ever... This is right up there with... My favorite anime is Ergo Proxy. Erased,
This is better than Death Note.
Death
for me.
Note, really?
Better
I
than
still
Death
like
Note
Death
for me.
Note better because I like psychopaths. I relate to them.
Yeah.
I relate to
you and your
Yagami.
fucking two voices in your head.
No. So, yeah, so she goes to sleep and they wake up the next day and it gets even better. It gets even better. She wakes up to a lovely breakfast with eggs,
And
bacon
and
whatever else
Japanese
it was.
shit.
Yeah. And then she remembers what
Like,
she
she
normally
would get
wakes
bread,
up to. Just a
some
slice of
ramen.
bread. A little heat up ramen.
Money. Get it yourself.
$1 to get lunch.
You are spitting on me.
Because I'm excited. And you started to cry.
I did not.
Then I started to cry. And then you started to cry. We all just started to cry together because of a fucking egg.
It's so much more than an egg to her.
And so they trick the mom.
Dude.
They knock on the door and they trick the mom into just seeing Kaio, and she's like, "You little blah, blah, blah," about to slap her upside the face. And then the parents come and they're like, "You've got explaining to do." And so she's caught in the middle of the act. And then the credits roll and we're left to see what happens to the mom and everything. Just unbelievable emotion. Like, I can't even, like, I can't relate this to real life because, I mean, obviously this stuff happens in real life, but the story is so concentrated.
Shit, wow.
It's so concentrated and so direct and so deep and intense that it's like it's its own unique entity. You can't relate this to anything else. I mean, I hope we weren't babbling for just 20 minutes and just incoherent, but this is just I'm speechless. Oh well, now it's just an afterthought. Don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe it, and comment below about how much this anime made you cry.
Way to just demoralize
Demoralized you?
everything. I'm in my feels right now. You're just like, bah! It's just an afterthought.
That's all it is, man. That's how we do it in this show. It's all good now. No worries, no pain. Hakuna Matata for the rest of your days. And don't forget to become a Mocha member by joining our podcast, weekly podcast, Mondays at 6 p.m. Become a member just by showing up and commenting in the chat. And by a member, you get to suggest the animes we watch right here on this channel.
Peace
out,
dude. I was trying to do.
Hey man, your life sucks.
I am fully aware. I am fully aware how much it sucks.
Cause I mean, I didn't start getting depressed until I turned 20. But you didn't even get to enjoy your young adult life.